θέλετε να πείτε κάτι?
Όχι, θα το πω δυνατά. Εγώ είμαι και καθηγήτρια Ιταλικών και σας οφείλω πάρα πολλά, γιατί όταν πρωτοξεκίνησα να μπω στην τάξη, διάβασα 7 γραμματικές για να μην λείπει τίποτα και τη δική σας την είχα πάντα υπομάλης. Και τώρα, όταν είδα αυτό το πόνημα στα αγγλικά, χάρηκα τρομερά, γιατί ξέρω ότι είναι ένα απάνθισμα λεπτομεριών δισεύρετων. Σας ευχαριστώ τρομερά. Έχετε προσφέρει έργο. Ευχαριστώ.
Προχτές έγραψε στο Facebook ο κύριος Ταμεσούλας, λέει αγοράστε βιβλία, διαβάστε βιβλία, ούκε πάρτο μόνο ζήστε το άνθρωπος. Και μου έδωσε μία σκέψη. Το βιβλίο της Λοξάνδρας που το διάβασα πριν πολλά χρόνια για τη ζωή αυτής της γυναίκας, αλλά τότε είμαστε πιο νέοι, πιο επιπόλαιοι, το πήραμε λίγο, το πήρα πιο σουλαμπασάν. Και πρόπερση είδα το θεατρικό έργο και η γυναίκα αυτή που τραπέζωνε, τάιζε φίλους και εχθρούς, σε γάμους, σε κηδείες, σε χαρές και σε λύπες, σε όλες τις περιστάσεις. Όταν πέθανε και της κάνανε τα 9 μέρα, βγήκε το φάντασμά της και φώναξε «Να φάει ο κόσμος, βρε! Ετοιμάστε! Ετοιμάστε, βρε!» Και ζήλεψα, σκέφτηκα να μπορούσε κάποια μέρα να βγει και το δικό μου φάντασμα και να πω «Να πάρει βιβλία κόσμος, βρε! Να μάθει ξένες γλώσσες, βρε!»
Καλημέρα και από μένα. Thank you for attending this presentation. Another 2 books by Perugia Publications. It was an honor to me. The first one, What's the Idiom For? Comprises exercises on English idioms, obviously. You will get hold of some copies, some samples at our stand, but here you'll have a chance to take a quick look at the structure of each book. Let me show you. Okay, we take some snapshots, so to speak. There's always a text at the beginning of each unit where idioms are embedded in a context, okay, in a communicative context. Then there follow some exercises on meaning and use of idioms. As you can see here, we've got an exercise where you're supposed to replace idioms with other expressions. We've got a wide range of, a wide array of exercises where you can sort of play with idioms and discover their meaning, function and use. What's important is that there is specifically Exercise 5 is a listening activity. Students listen to a short text and they have to fill in the missing words, just one word. For example, I came within N of committing suicide. So what could it be? Any guess? I came within an ace of committing suicide, which means I came very close to committing suicide. Okay, that's an expression, an idiomatic expression. Or I was bitten by the eating bug, B-U-G, which could vary depending on the meaning we want to impart. For example, I was bitten by the insomnia bug, or by the shopping bug, or whatever. Here we've got another exercise. Look at the following sentences and spot the mistake. She has such a cutting tongue. Okay. Is it correct or not? What do you think? Any guess? Could be, yeah. Well, actually, it's not correct. We usually say she has such a sharp tongue, which means she says she hurls a stream of invective, probably, at other people. Okay, so here we've got a list of expressions found in each unit and counterparts in Greek, Greek counterparts. For example, above bold, eilokrinis, timios, put one's thinking cap on. Okay, I'll just put my thinking cap on. I'll give it some thought. And here's another unit. The structure goes along these lines, I mean, broadly speaking. What differentiates this book from other books in the field on the market is that there is, at the back of each unit, there is a short text where we, in Greek, of course, a Greek text, with some idiomatic expressions involved. And the student, whoever is interested, has to replace these expressions with English counterparts. So in this way, it helps you consolidate these idioms. Let's go straight to the second book, because for lack of time I have to be short and sweet, so you can understand. So this is a totally different thing. It's on vocabulary. Okay, spanning levels from B2 through to C2. Whichever exam your students, or you probably, are thinking of sitting in for, this is an ideal reference book. Because both books have a key at the back, which renders them, which makes them ideal self-standing reference books. Let's have a look at the structure, and then we'll go straight to the rationale, I mean the principles and the ideas underpinning my decision to write these books. Here we've got presentation of vocabulary in a linear way, from A to Z. This is clear, I think. I've chosen the most problematic areas, so you will probably find them a little bit difficult first. But once you get the hang of it, I think you'll be okay. So here we've chosen part of C, part of chapter C. We've got a wide gamut, a wide range of exercises and sections. For example, did you know section? Did you know that an American cab stand is a taxi rank in British English? Because obviously there are differences, vast differences between American English and British English. Here we've got an exercise where you have to make an educated guess and replace. Your joke takes the cake. Okay, or it is a calamity to face unemployment. Takes the cake, what could it be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7? What do you think?
Would you maximize it? Because we cannot actually...
Ah, right, yeah. Cheers, thanks, yeah.
Thank you so very much.
Oh, great, yeah. So what could it be? Your joke takes the cake. Yeah? It's 7, yes. Yeah. It is a calamity to face unemployment. 4, yes, calamity means disaster. It's a Latinate word. Of course, most Latinate words in English are formal words in terms of register. Here, do not confuse. We've got phonetically similar words. Chard, which is a vegetable, to chard, which means burnt. Okay. Or clangor, silly mistake, with clangor, a loud sound. Both of them sound the same. Okay. But they've got different spellings. Clatter, which is a loud noise. You see clatter and clutter, which is a number of things scattered. That's why we say, I have to declutter my room. Okay, yeah?
Which vegetable is chard? What's the name? Okay, no.
Don't remember. Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay, another kind of exercise. Choose the correct item. She's an unassuming, chaste, or chastised woman. What do you think?
She could be both.
Both?
No, I'm joking. It's not. It's chaste.
You mean A, yeah? Yeah.
Oh,
Of course, yeah.
She could have been chastised somehow.
Mm-hmm. Yes. In a different context,
In order
right?
to become chaste.
Yeah, right, yeah. What about E? Do you go turkey after you've quit eating chocolate? I'm sure everybody's experienced that from time to time. So, what do we go? How do we feel when we stop, when we cut out completely? Yes, right. Do you go cold turkey after you've quit eating chocolate? So do you experience withdrawal symptoms, in other words? Here we've got clusters of words and find the odd one out, cackle and giggle and laugh and calm in the same more or less semantic field. Fill in the blanks, spot the mistake and correct it. I'll explain, I'll give you the rationale behind this, so you can connect theory and the structure of each book. You can get hold of the samples I've got here, so you can leaf through and see for yourselves. I'll be glad to answer any questions afterwards, or I'll be at the stand, so we'll have a chance to say a few things. So, let's go straight to, no, sorry, not this one, the rationale. Okay. Yeah. How can we fix that?
You don't want full screen?
No. Zoom out. Alright. Here is the rationale, as I said. What made me decide to write these books? That's it. Because it's zoom out. Okay, thanks. So, as far as the first book is concerned, okay, now you've got the second one. Okay, as far as the first book is concerned, what's the idiom for? As we said, and of course you will see on the blurb, it's an ideal reference medium for candidates wishing to sit any exam at all. Okay, across the board. The present book provides a wide and thorough coverage of over 700 idioms in use, containing short texts, as you saw, contextualising various idioms, a variety of exercises helping students practice and consolidate the idioms presented in each unit. So I'll probably